exciting day because I have new brake rotor from China. Thanks AliExpress. So let's see if this fits. So it's off of some sort of Honda scooter, little 125. I bought it based on specs and eyeballing. So, oh, this looks pretty close. So this is the new one. This is the old one. And they look, well, I mean the 5 holes, that was pretty easy, but the height is the big one, and it looks like it is basically exactly the same. So, let's see. Theoretical fitment. Here's the hub, which I put some machinist blue on so I can see if it rubs. It looks like when I tested it with just a regular screw, because this one doesn't have the angle holes. It rubbed a tiny bit here, but that's okay. I got a Dremel, and I think the answer is that we are going to have a winner. Okay, so that goes on all the way. I don't know if you can hear, there's a little bit of rubbing. Not much, just a tiny bit. But now then. All right, and we can see pretty much is rubbing exactly where I would have expected, around this edge. So we'll just kind of grind that back a tiny little bit, and should be good to go. Still got some rubbing. Yeah, we got some around the edge too, so looks like I just didn't go far enough. I'll hit that again and we'll repeat. I finally got my lip ground down enough here. I don't know if you can really, well, you can see there pretty well how much I wound up taking off. Just like 4 or 5 rounds with the Dicam, cleaned it all up to get the swarf off. And while I was doing that, I also installed all the bolts. These are the long ground down ones that basically go all the way into the bottom of the socket. And it's time to begin reassembly. So this guy goes on. And wait a second. Still got some rub. Well, that sucks. Just a little bit right around that edge. So we'll clean him up, but God, we're so close. This will be round 5, 6. And we're back. And as is often the case, the more rounds of this you do, the more aggressive you get each round. I'm not going to deny it. I'm going to just finish this up and camera can come back on when I finally get it. Okay, so it's finally good to go. So now all I have to do is remember how this thing came apart so I can put it back together. This guy. Probably expect it's not going to be the easiest thing to get back together now. And that's, I think, it. Let's take this thing for a test ride. Kind of a final note on this video. The brake repair, that disc replacement went flawlessly, made a huge difference. Handling was still really funky, and I was just kind of at my wit's end. And then I remembered that when I had the other motor in this bike, I didn't have these issues. Okay, I had the brake, but other than that, seemed like it was okay. And then it occurred to me that I had a different rear tire on it. And this particular tire was super, super bald. And so I replaced that through just a different random tire I happen to have here on the back of it. And that pretty much instantly fixed it. So along with everything else, don't discount the value of a good fresh tire.